Imagine this. The overlooked gem in Apple's arsenal, the one that's always played second fiddle to iPhones and sleek laptops, is on the verge of stealing the spotlight and reshaping how we live. For too long, the Apple TV 4K has reigned as the king of streaming devices. Flawless in quality, yet gathering dust on shelves because, well, who splurges on it? At $130 a pop, it screams premium in a sea of bargain bin options like those $30 Fire Sticks or $50 Roku sticks. And don't get me started on that remote that's felt like a relic from another era. But hold on, rumors swirling from Cupertino hint at more than a tweak. They're signaling a seismic pivot, turning this humble box into the nerve center of your entire home. It won't just stream your shows. It'll sense your presence, chat back effortlessly, and get this. Finally cracked the code on something Apple's dodged for years. True gaming prowess. Today, we're unpacking every whisper, from predictable upgrades to the jaw-dropping twists, including one insider scoop that flips the script on Apple's whole home playbook. Trust me, you won't want to bail early on this ride. What grabs you most about these leaks so far? The AI smarts or the gaming glow-up? Drop your hot take in the comments below. I read every one and love sparking these chats. Let's kick off with no-brainers, because even Apple's basics pack a punch that leaves rivals in the dust. Right now, the Apple TV 4K hums along on the A15 Bionic chip, a powerhouse that's still outpacing Roku and Amazon Gear by miles, but the 2025 refresh is gearing up for a beast mode leap. Forget a modest bump to the A16. The buzz from trusted leaks zeroes in on the A17 Pro, the same silicon-fueling high-octane iPhones. And why should you care? It's not about zippier app launches. It's the gateway to brains and brawn on a whole new level. AI that thinks ahead in gaming that feels console-grade. That beefed-up neural engine? It's primed for sophisticated on-device smarts baked into tvOS 18 and beyond, evolving Siri from a simple yes man to a mind-reading sidekick. Picture this. You're midway through a thriller, hit pause, and casually ask, what else has this lead nailed? Boom! It IDs the star on the spot, cues their reel without yanking you from the scene, or hum a tune from the soundtrack, and it Shazams it straight to your Apple Music library. Now, glance at the field. NVIDIA's Shield is wowed with AI upscaling that breathes new life into grainy 1080p clips, rendering them almost 4K crisp in the blink of an eye. Apple's A17 Pro could eclipse that, polishing your vintage uploads, dusty YouTube hauls, or that binge-worthy Netflix series into stunning clarity. It's the kind of everyday wizardry that turns good enough viewing into can't look away. But the real fireworks? Gaming. Apple's been teasing blockbuster titles on iPhones. Kudos for Resident Evil in your pocket. But let's face it, marathon sessions on a tiny screen? Pass. Slot that A17 Pro into a dedicated box with whisper-quiet cooling and a fan, and suddenly we're not talking a media player. We're in console territory, getting straight for the NVIDIA Shield's throne. For casual players, this could be Apple's first legit swing at the PS5 or Xbox Series S crowd, delivering buttery 1080p at 60 frames per second on high settings, all via Apple Arcade or the App Store, 0 subs required. It's the stealth console Apple's dreamed of for a decade, now masked as your friendly neighborhood streamer. They'll sweeten it with Wi-Fi 7 for silky smooth connections, less lag, more bandwidth, prepping for 8K streams from your Vision Pro or NAS setups, and ironclad reliability for cloud gaming marathons. This upgraded Pro model? A speed demon, a sharp thinker, a gamer's secret weapon. Yet it'll likely command $179 or $199, keeping that luxury tax intact. And that's the rub. Cost has always been a thorn in Apple's side. At $130, it's a tough sell when folks just want couch-friendly Netflix without the guilt. Enter the rumor that's refused to fade. The affordable stick that's got analysts like Ming-Chi Kuo and Mark Gurman nodding in unison. Apple dipping a toe into budget waters. Envision a $49 or $59 Apple TV Express, a sleek dongle that HDMI hugs your TV, powered by a trusty A15 chip, ditching Ethernet for Wi-Fi simplicity, and, fingers crossed, a remote that doesn't fight back. This isn't for the audiophile obsessives. It's the gateway drug for spare rooms, parental setups, or dorm life, slipping Apple TV Plus Fitness Plus, and music in the homes where $130 feels like highway robbery. Apple's empire thrives on services now, raking in billions from subs. They can't peddle those if the entry fee's a barrier. A $50 stick? They could even sell it at a loss, banking on the lifetime value of hooked users. Boom! Roku and Fire TV, shaken to their cores. Overnight, the streaming wars tilt. Yet Apple's got that premium allergy. Cheap feels off-brand. Would it rock full tvOS glory or a lean edition lock to Apple's ecosystem plus Netflix and Disney Plus staples? It's classic walled garden Apple. Irresistible bait with a side of frustration. Balancing act? Hair-raising. Or maybe the affordable play isn't a stick. It's something slyer, blending worlds in a way that sparks pure genius. Gurman's been hammering this for months. A HomePod fused with Apple TV guts. A hybrid that's equal parts sonic bliss and streaming savvy. Why does it click? It tackles 3 headaches head-on. First, those tinny TV speakers. History. This becomes your soundbar savior or killer center channel, beaming spatial audio that wraps movies in immersive glory. Second, Siri frustration. Over. Far-field mics parked right below the screen mean no more hollering at a buried remote. It's always ear on, primed to pivot. And third, the smart home chaos. HomeKit's been a glitchy puzzle. This hub iffies it all. Streaming tunes, thread routing the works. Turn your pad into a seamless symphony. Sonos? Echo? Doomed. It's the lazy genius fix for every living room mortal, clocking in at a predicted $149. Just a hair above today's model, but bundled with speaker sorcery. Value? Off the charts. Suddenly, Apple's sketching a triple threat lineup. The $59 stick for casual corners, the $149 HomePod mashup for smart heart homes, and the $199 Pro for theater diehards and gamers. It's layered savvy, hitting every price sweet spot, but it's craving one holdout feature rivals nailed ages ago. The one Apple's privacy paranoia has stonewalled. Peek at your screen now. What if it peeked back? The steadiest, most credible leak for the 2025 Pro? A baked-in camera. Amazon, Google, Meta. They've pitched living room lenses before. It screamed Big Brother. No one signed up for Bezos eavesdropping on popcorn flicks. So how's Apple threading this needle? Privacy Fortress. For starters, that a 17 Pro crunches video locally, never phoning home, with a foolproof shutter that snaps shut on idle. Unbreachable. Then, FaceTime Flow. Ditching the iPhone teeter-totter on your TV bezel for native big screen calls. Family game changer. But it's bigger. Fitness Plus levels up, spotting your plank wobbles or yoga twists for real-time tweaks, skyrocketing its stickiness. SharePlay? Pop friends feeds into your movie night. Games? Wave hello to gesture-driven romps that track your couch leaps. This lens? The glue for Apple's fitness, chat, and play services, piping them straight to your downtime den. Quick rewind. We got an A17 Pro monster on the hood, a $50 stick to democratize access, a $150 audio stream hybrid as Home HQ, and a camera-equipped Pro that truly tunes in. Solid tail, yeah? Nah. You're still framing it as a fancier streamer, a command-awaiting gadget. This is the payoff you've since brewing, the non-analyst gut punch born from patent trails and pattern spotting. Ambient computing's crown jewel. The 2025 Apple TV? No box. It's your home silent sentinel, the OS overlord. That chip, orchestrating not just games, but your whole domain smarts. The camera? More than calls. It's facial familiarity, greeting you with tailored cues, swapping to your spouse's vibe mid-stride, or blending shared faves when you're synced. The HomePod tie-in? Ears to the eyes, a proactive duo that reads a room's rhythm before you speak. But the spark? Vision Pro, that spatial wizard's a wonder. Yet a wearable weight. You can't live in it. Enter the always-awake Apple TV Pro. Vision's vault, charting spaces, logging assets, fueling AI so headset handoffs feel magical, virtual screens blooming from flat ones, objects locked in ether. This, the one more thing we've craved. No mere refresh. Apple's forging a perceptive home core, sight, sound, thought, in privacy's embrace. Chip heft? Camera call? HomePod harmony? All for this. It's revolution, not revision. A living room land grab via the device we slept on. Timeline tease. Consensus clocks it for late 2025. Apple's cozy October-November slot for home Mac reveals. Teeing up holiday hauls with fresh strategy flair. Pricing poetry? A trio to tempt. $59 Express stick for wide net wins. $149 HomePod TV for savvy sanctuaries. $199 Pro Chip Cam Vision Sync for lead edges. I'm buzzing like it's launch day. This isn't hardware, it's hunger. Apple storming living rooms, gaming grids, smart spheres with intent. So your verdict? Does this blueprint body slam the competition? Or does a home cam still feel too eyes on me from Tim's crew? Which tier's calling your name? Spill your full vision in the comments. Let's unpack this era together. This is Apple's Living Room Manifesto kicking off. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.